The top two remain the same in the updated 2017 Rivals 150, as big man DeAndre Ayton and swingman Michael Porter Jr. continue to hold on to the top two spots. While they remain a cut above the rest, there has been some movement directly behind them. At the top, Ayton cemented his position as a top prospect in 2017 thanks to a dominant run at Nike's Beach Jam. While leading his California Supreme team to the semifinals, the near 7-footer averaged just under 21.5 points and 13 rebounds per game. He can overpower other bigs around the rim, he runs the floor very well, and he's got a great basketball frame, and he's a highly skilled player capable of shooting with range. At this point, it looks like Arizona, Kansas, and Kentucky are going to battle it out for him. Hanging steady at number 2 is Porter, who is committed to Washington and moved from Columbia, Missouri to Seattle, where his father was hired as a member of Lorenzo Romar's Husky staff. With each month that goes by, Porter looks to be pushing Ayton a little harder. He led USA Basketball's U18 team in scoring in the FIBA Americas play and led his Mocan Elite team to a Peach Jam championship, averaging over 26 points and 11 rebounds per game. Pushing 6'9", he has tremendous size, athleticism, and the type of skill that suggests his stay at UW will be a short one. Making a move from number 5 to number 3 isn't a huge one in a number sense, but when there's that little room for movement, it's a pretty big leap for the nation's top point guard, Trevon Duval. Though he isn't yet a great jump shooter, Duval does too much else at a ridiculously high level. He's reminiscent of young Derrick Rose with his explosive first step. He's strong, and his ability to change directions and make plays for himself and others in tight spaces is simply uncanny. A couple of other high-end movers to keep an eye out for are big man Mitchell Robinson from Louisiana and combo guard Colin Sexton of Georgia. Moving from number 11 to number 6 overall, Robinson is one of the biggest recruiting coups in Rivals.com history. A 6'11" shot blocker who was headed to Western Kentucky to play for Rick Stansbury, who had recruited him to Texas A&M as an assistant. Robinson is arguably the top defensive big man in America and has huge upside. He runs the floor, he is quick around the rim, and most pleasantly, he started to develop into a nice threat as a scorer on the low block and facing from 12 feet. Just like Robinson, Sexton moved up 5 more spots from number 12 to number 7 overall. Maybe the most entertaining offensive player in the class of 2017, he simply doesn't care who is in front of him. He drives to the rim fearlessly, he's an explosive athlete, and when he gets hot from deep, he can put up points in a hurry. Alabama, North Carolina State, Georgia Tech, Kansas, and many others are fighting over this charismatic scorer who led USA Basketball's 17U world title team in scoring and also lit it up in the end of July in Las Vegas, playing for Chris Paul's CP3 All-Stars.
Yahoo!